Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my very first YouTube channel. I finally did it. I'm here. I'm here to stay. And that's on period. Period. Hi guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Patience, but you can call me Melanin Monroe.
I know you see all this melanin. I know you see it. Even the dogs are barking. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this is my very first YouTube video. I am a Namibian YouTuber. I am currently residing in Windhoek, obviously. So yeah, so this is gonna be a story time. I hope it won't be that long, but
Yay, that guy scoofed me. He played me. He dribbled me. He gambled me. I don't even
know. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And most of all, please comment. So this happened like, let's say 4 I think it's 4 years ago. It was 4 years ago when I met this gent. 4 years ago. We met in a WhatsApp group. You know, when those WhatsApp groups were so nice at the time when, you know, everybody would be talking, we're from the same hometown. So yeah, let's call this guy Palette, because I'm looking at a makeup palette right now. So Palette met me on WhatsApp group where you'd be added and we're friends. That time we're still in school. Was it 4 years or 5 years ago? Ish, I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so we met on the group. He started asking me out, I'm like, nah, boo, you are young. He was a year younger than I was at the time. So I was like,
Sugar mommy.
No, but guess what? Palette had his way with the ladies. Like, I swear he was a smooth talker, smooth operator. You know, everything you want to hear, you would hear it from him. Guess what? Palette was a palette. Let's just say Palette was a palette. So cool, we started dating and everything was going nice. Kumnandi, he posts me, you know, everything I wanted. The only problem that I had with him was that he would always have he had female friends and he would post them.
Why are you posting them? You have this wholesome hand
to yourself and you're posting other females. It didn't make sense, but you would, you know, yeah, no, it's just friends. Sharp. So going in the relationship, I think when we're like 3 months in, he tells me, he's like, yeah, I remember this day so well because he told me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to do my homework with a friend. Okay, he's going to do homework. I'm dating a schoolboy. I was also a schoolgirl at the time. I think it was grade 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think. Was it first year? I think it was first year and he was grade 11. Anyways, yeah. I'm dating a schoolboy. He has to do his homework. Who am I to tell you not to go do your homework? So, homeboy went to do his homework. I'm a person that is very clingy. I like it when we
chat every hour on the hour because I am your babe. You need to talk to me because who am I going to talk to? My father?
So yeah, so I'm that person. So I'd always like text him, and like when he doesn't reply, I was double texting us. Baby, why aren't you texting? Why aren't you replying? Cool. So that day, in the evening, he was like, yeah, no. Earlier that day, he was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be busy, so I'll text you later when I get home.
Sharp, my boyfriend is doing homework.
Cool. So this nigga in the evening comes, we start talking. I didn't even notice because, mind you, it was just 3 months in the relationship, so I didn't know him that well, so I wouldn't be able to tell you're lying or you're hiding something. So cool, I went about, you know, we're chatting or whatever. So he's like, yeah, no, I have something to tell you. I'm like, oh, you have something to tell me? Cool, tell me. He's like, yeah, I know. When I told you I was doing an assignment, I was actually with my ex. Okay. And I was like, oh, you're with your ex. Now, obviously, I went crazy. I was like,
How could you do this to me? We have been dating for 3 months and this is what you do to me? I thought I could trust you.
anyways, I told my best friend, I was like, this nigga, Pale told me that no, he was with his ex today. What do I do? My friend is like, my best friend, she's like, no, Han, no, you know what? At least he was being honest with you. He told you where he was going. Plus, he told you he was with his ex. Not a lot of guys would do that.
It makes sense. I mean, he was being honest. So this is the beginning of an honest relationship.
Joke was on me. That was the beginning of a very honest relationship. That was the beginning. I said beginning. Wow. Anywho, months in, relationship goes well. It goes, obviously, we're gonna have our fights and whatnot. One thing that nigga did not like about me was that I used to go out.
Me, I go out. Yeah? Sunrise to sunrise, I'm at the bar. Lock me in the bar, I am in the bar. I mean,
I'm chilling, I'm young, so why are you telling me not to go out? My cousins used to hate me for this because, like, sometimes they would want to go out with me. Like, I know my one cousin would be like, let's go. I'm like, no.
parents said I shouldn't go out.
Or if I would go out, I would not be in pictures. And I'm so good at chatting. Whether I'm out, I would be chatting. He made it a thing where he wants to call me. So yeah. So one day, I don't remember when it was exactly, but I had this, can I call her step cousin, because her mom was married to my uncle. So like she would always, like, I don't know if she would post or people would tell me. So people would tell me, obviously my friends, they're from a small town, so everybody knows everybody. So everybody knew that I was dating him. So sharp homeboy. Somebody told me he was dating this girl. Let's call her Jenny. He was dating Jenny. So I
asked him, oh, are you dating Jenny? Because I'm hearing word on the streets has it that you are dating Jenny. And then he was like, yeah, no, I'm not dating. You know, you should stop listening to people. They just want to ruin our relationship. They just want to ruin our relationship because they're jealous. I think that was like 8 months in. 8 months in the relationship. People are jealous
of our relationship. Cool. So Jenny was my step cousin. So I would be like, I asked her, I was like, oh, is there something going on between you and Palette? She'd be like, no, there's nothing going on. He just texted me, or we're just neighbors. Anyways, yeah. Cool. So I left it at that. Sharp. So, you know, this guy didn't like it that I would go out or whatever. He didn't even want me to have guy friends. Till this day, I don't really have a lot of guy friends because of him. He blocked my ways. He blocked every way. He managed to put me into his own circle. Like, he was my only friend, him and my best friend. So, the only guy friends that I could actually have were my gay friends. So those were the only guy friends that I could have, because cool. So those were my only friends. So when I would go out with them. If I have to go out or whatever. If I would visit somebody, he would tell me go home at 7 p.m. I couldn't wear crop tops. Yeah, I'm a sexy girl, guys. I did not have a tummy at that time, so I would obviously want to show off my tummy. Shorties, I couldn't wear that. Yay, guys. Anyways, remember Jenny. Keep Jenny at the back of your mind. Yeah, cool. Going on. Now me, I'm changing because, you know,
this is the nigga that said he's going to marry me. Mind you, he told me he was going to marry me. By 23, I would be married.
I would have a husband, you know. So that's what I think got into my head so much, because I wanted to be married. Who doesn't want to be married? I mean, getting married at 23, bonus for me, because that is what I want. All right, fast forward. Don't forget Jenny. Palette and I are fine. I remember this time I was at the village. I was at the village at the time. It was a December holiday. Fast forward, Pilot is like, yeah, no. My friend is on the bus. She's like, she was on her way going to Katima. So she's like, Pallet is dating this girl, Jenny. And I was like, Jenny again? How come? I spoke to him about this Jenny girl. What is going on? And then she was like, yeah, no, I'm on the bus with Jenny. She even showed me their conversations. I mean, she even has him as his profile picture. So here's the difference. So
here is the thing. There were two Jennys. Yes, they had the same name. So it's Jenny 1 and Jenny 2. So I was thinking it was Jenny 1, but it's a new Jenny. It's a Jenny 2. So cool.
I asked him, I was like, is there something that you want to tell me? Nah, there's nothing. I'm like, are you hiding something from me? Nah. I'm like, no, my friends are telling me that you are dating Jenny. At that time, I had not known that there's a second Jenny. I thought it was the same Jenny. He's like, yeah, no, I had his Facebook password, by the way. Yeah, no, you know, the last time I spoke to Jenny was when she inboxed me on Facebook, and you also saw that I didn't reply. Homeboy knew the whole time there are two Jennies. And I was like,
if he's sorry, I mean, if he says he never spoke to Jenny, because I have a Facebook profile, he never did.
Alright, I get Jenny's number. As a girl should most. I get Jenny's number. So I start chatting to Jenny. I'm like, which Jenny are you? Because she was like, yeah, I'm coming from another town, which was not the town that the other Jenny was from. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, it doesn't make sense, because the Jenny that I know is from the same town as I am. So what Jenny is this? Sharp. We talk, and then she called me, and then we are talking, and I'm like, oh, so you're dating this guy? She's like, yeah, I'm also dating this guy. I'm like, how long? Mind you, by this time we're going to 2 years. I think it was 4 months left for us to go to 2 years. I asked her, how long have you guys been dating?
We're going to 1 year. 1 year. 1 year, honey.
When I say guys are clever. I asked her, how did you guys used to talk? Because I know that I count SMSs. I used to count 100 SMSs, 70 SMSs. I don't mind as long as you use 70, 80 above. Those texts are mine. The 30 can be for your friends and family. Okay, so I would ask her, how did you guys used to chat? No, we just chat normal, you know. But sometimes you'll be like, yeah, I'm busy. And then I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, but he used to post me. Wouldn't you see? It's like, no, I wouldn't see anything. But there was one thing that he would do was, when I would go out, he would post stuff like, yeah, girls that go out won't get married. So the Jenny didn't go out. She didn't used to go out. So she would wonder, like, who is this guy talking about? And then he would obviously just twist the story, you know. Cool. I asked the guy. I spoke to Jenny. You knew very well that the Jenny I was talking about was not the Jenny you thought you made it look like I was talking about. You know that there are two Jennies in your life. Why didn't you tell me? Yeah, no, you should just listen to those friends that are telling you those lies. Just go date them. Now the guy's turning the table around. One thing about that guy, was really good with lying, and he would make me look like I'm crazy. Like, if people would ask him, if we had a problem or whatever, and he would say, yeah, no, it's her fault, they would believe. They would legit believe, because like, he was such a calm, quiet. Just because I am a loud person does not make me always guilty, does not make me guilty all the time. And that's what happened in that relationship. He was always guilty, but people will obviously believe him because, yeah, sharp. The relationship went on. Both of us are going to date this guy. Me, Jenny, and the other two Jennies. I don't care. We continued. Sharp. Later, I noticed that no one, this guy is changing. He was really changing, guys. He changed. Like he wouldn't text me like he used to, wouldn't call me like he used to. So like I said, I'm from a very small town. Like I would ask around most, like, oh, my guy, how is my nigga there? Because mind you, there's a long distance relationship. Did I mention?
It was a long distance relationship. I was faithful. Me, Stumbulicious. I was faithful to a nigga 1,500 kilometers away from me.
Not going to visit my friends because my boyfriend knows I am not at home. Not talking to my guy friends because my boyfriend knows I'm talking to guy. You know, it's cool. So I would ask around and whatever, and they would tell me, no, this guy is always with Jenny, and there's another girl in the picture. I mean, hey, hi. If there's another girl in the picture, then guys, sharp. So Jenny and I would talk, whatever. We would chat, you know, and we would say, yeah, we're going to break this guy's heart. Like when he comes, she would be like, yeah, when he comes and sees me, he will just see me with another nigga. We would plan stupid things, which she never ended up doing because she ended up being the main chick and I was literally forgotten. So I can't even say that we broke up or whatever. Communication was just cut because why am I still talking to somebody that started posting his new girl? Do you know how stupid I looked? I looked so stupid, guys. I looked so stupid. Anyways, I would see that they would post each other, you know, everything that he used to do for me, he was doing for her and whatever. So that's how the relationship ended. They dated, whatever. Jenny took one for me. She played the nigga and started dating somebody else. I'm the chairperson of Karma is so you don't do unto others what you don't want to be done unto you. So right now I don't know where Jenny is. I don't know where Palette is. I just know that they're alive and kicking and whatever. So what I learned from that relationship was, one, do not subside your friends for a guy. If a guy says I don't like you being friends with that, it's because they know that friend is going to be telling you the truth. Like legit, that friend is going to be telling you the truth, and they'll probably even tell you to leave the guy alone, and he wouldn't want that. Number two, don't change your life for somebody. Don't ever do that. I tried not going. There he gave me zero. I couldn't, because that's just who I am. I still continued going out. I used to sneak up. There was a time I actually gave my friend my phone who has a similar voice. If she watches this, she knows she has a similar voice like mine, or whatever. She has a voice like mine, so she sounds exactly the same as I. So I left my phone with her to be chatting to him so that I could go out, you know. So doing all of that is really unnecessary. Date somebody that actually accepts you for who you are. And like in the relationship that I'm in right now, he doesn't choose my friends for me. He doesn't tell me to not go out. Like, I am a person that goes out. I stopped going out much because of who he is, and I wanted to adapt with him, you know. Like, yeah, so depression hit me. It hit me. Like, I didn't notice I was getting depressed, but I know I lost a lot of weight. Like, worse, I didn't have friends. Because, mind you, this nigga told me to let go of all my friends. I only had one friend. One friend, and that was my best friend. And the day I actually got over him, how I got over him was that I started talking to more people. I started opening up. I know a lot of people know this story because I was scroofed. You know, that guy was a nigga that he made me look crazy. Like,
I'm wearing white. He convinced me it is orange because that's how I must be living, and I really did. I can see it's white, but it's
orange. That's how he made me believe him. Like, so I started going out more. I started talking to more people, you know. Like, although I wasn't into dating or whatever, I said, thereby dating, give me zero. I'm not interested anymore. I was single for a year. Let me tell you this, the day I got over this guy, I know very well I was sleeping. I started laughing. Like, well, what was wrong with me? what was in here. When they say love is blind, deaf, and dumb too, they really mean it, because I was so stupid. My cousins hated me for dating that guy. Like, every time I'm like, no, he said he's sorry, so, and I'll go back, and they'll be like, oh, this thing. So yeah, that's what happened. So thank you so much for watching this video this far. If you have made it this far, I am so thankful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, not forgetting to comment. And by the way, this will be a segment on my YouTube channel where I'll be reading other people's heartbreak stories. I know my friends already know. I've already told them to send me their heartbreak stories and whatever. I've posted it on my social media just to get to hear your stories. Like, were you also this dumb? Were you did I really think I'd get married at 23? Because hey, I'm 24, no engagement. So yeah, this is gonna be a segment. So follow me on Instagram, Melanin Monroe 96, Facebook, Melanin Monroe, and yeah, like, send in your stories so that I can be reading them and reacting to them. You get? So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for joining me on my very first video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.